Hey, this is Travis in the Uncanny Valley. I am trying to find a way that I can better understand my struggles with empathy. And so one analogy I was thinking of was, it's like if you went to a movie theater with all your friends and family, and every day you saw a different movie, and for years and years and years, every day you'd walk out and you'd say, whether each of you would say whether you liked the movie or didn't like the movie, and how much and for what reasons. And you found that, like, after every single time, like, you were saying that you didn't like the movie when most people did, or you did like the movie when most other people didn't. And the reasons, it was never any overlap in the reasons, like the things that you were watching. Like, it was, you know, the lighting, or the sound, or the acting of this one person. Just, you know, like, it was always different things. Like, imagine that the reasons, the things that you picked up on in every situation were markedly different than all the things that everyone else is telling you they picked up on, and that the outcome is different for you versus how the outcome is for them. Like, you see how you'd stop trying to relate to people and you'd rely more on sympathy? Like, because empathy would be like my ability to put myself in your shoes. Well, I see no patterns. Like, I don't get why everyone seems to see and appreciate different things in a way that I'm not able to pick up the patterns of. Or maybe I could pick up the patterns if I had that sensitivity, but I'm not sensitive to the things that they're picking up on, so I can't detect those patterns. Or maybe I just have a different value system, and I'm appreciating different aspects of it. And I know that my best effort is that I struggled for decades because I didn't know about empathy. Like, so I've always just tried to sympathize. So someone might say, oh, I like the movie because of this, and I might just try and find something else that I liked, or something else that was about that thing, but maybe it disagreed. You know, it was something I disliked about that character, but it was still interesting. And you know, it's just, I struggle to relate, and it's because I don't have a shared experience. Like, like I said, you know, I could go to the same movie with you, and you might have 50 things that you walk away from as observations, and I might have 50 things I walked away from as observations. And you know, 40 of them might have been about the movie, you know, 10 of them might have been about the theater, the room, the seat, the floor was too sticky and it was distracting the whole time, and the sound was too loud, and you know, I had to switch between wearing earplugs and not wearing my earplugs. And you know, and the 40 things that were about the movie were about, you know, the presentation of the movie, or the a certain character not being believable. But it's different things than you want to comment on, than everyone else seems to want to comment on. Like, it's not a shared experience, and it's just such a struggle to have that best described as egocentric, which is defined as pretty much not caring about other people. But it's just that I don't have a shared experience, so I have to carry my experience around and try and draw from that to relate to people. And I'm learning how to validate, you know, so I can present as if I'm empathizing with people, but I'm not experiencing that empathy within myself. So I'm just having to figure out how to sympathize and then verbalize that differently now. So I'm getting better at that, but it's still a very different thing than true empathy. So yeah, thanks. God bless.